Alright everybody, we are back here with another Pioneer video. I know you guys are absolutely loving the Pioneer content, and this is a bit of an interesting one. So this is Mono Green Devotion, but it's probably not the Mono Green Devotion deck that you're used to. So we have the standard stuff here, 4 Nykthoses, all of our mana dorks, 4 Wolfwillow Havens, Kioras, Cavalier of Thorns, and Storm the Festivals. You will notice we have 0 copies of Karn the Great Creator, and we have an actual sideboard here. So basically, the concept, at least from what I can tell, the concept behind this deck list, and the reason that we've decided to play more like these questing beasts and Ulvenwald Oddity. These are obviously the elephants in the room, or the beasts in the room, I guess, in this case, and we'll talk about that. So first and foremost, the Rakdos midrange deck has really been picking up Extinction Event as of late. They're playing 4 copies in the sideboard, and the way to kind of circumvent that is to play threats that are even. So you'll see Questing Beast and Ulvenwald Oddity as our threats of choice. Now, the one thing I will say is, obviously, when you're cutting Karn the Great Creator from your deck, and you're losing that combo aspect, it can get kind of awkward, right? Like, how do you actually win the game? So, one thing I learned today, I'd never actually read this card before. It is a 4-mana 4/4 trample haste, but when you transform it, which, 7 mana, which is pretty easily achievable in your Nykthos deck, it flips into an 8/8 trample haste that gives all of your creatures +1/+1 trample and haste. So your combo kill is just cast a couple of Storm the Festivals, flip this thing, and attack your opponent. So it's like, yes, this deck doesn't have the infinite combo with Karn and Teferi and all that kind of stuff, but it does have a combo, which is just Oddity plus 11 mana, So you can imagine if you, like, Storm the Festival, hit, like, maybe a Cav and an Oddity, Cav lets you find Nykthos to go again, you hit 2 more creatures, you float some mana with Nykthos, activate Oddity, and that's just going to be lethal right there. So this deck, while it doesn't have the Karn engine, does have a combo finish, and we actually get to play a sideboard here, so we have a pretty, stock sideboard. This particular deck list is coming from the Challenge top 8 over the weekend, so I wanted to start with this list and maybe, get a feel for the sideboard, maybe make some changes from there. But to go over the sideboard cards, Kenrith's Transformation is mostly here for Thing in the Ice. That's kind of a big problem that these decks have always, mono-green decks have always kind of struggled with, is specifically that card. Really good answer to that. Nullhide Ferox for the Liliana decks, because if you discard it to a Liliana, you just get to dump a 6/6 into play. Really powerful. Voracious Hydra for the creature-based strategies like mono white humans, that kind of stuff. And then Pithing Needle, which is really good in the mirror match because we can name Karn as we're not playing our own Karns. So, kind of a really cool and interesting mono green list, and we shall see how we do. Verdict matchup against red-black. I mean, kind of, but like, the cool thing about this deck is it's just like, even if your mana dorks die, like, you can actually put a lot of pressure on your opponent with just, your like, this into this is just a shit ton of pressure, So it's like, even if your draw, like, the way that I look at it is, if your draw fails, this deck still has the capability of just, like, casting creatures and killing your opponent, whereas, like, traditional mono green decks don't, like, they have that a little bit, but not to the extent that this deck has it, if that makes sense. I think I'm binning those two. First league result? Yeah, not great. This is the real residential sleeper deck, right? Like, come on. This was the resident sleeper all along. I can't wait for people to start complaining that they're playing against mono white every single round. People like me. I am those people. I am people. Off. Main deck Peacekeeper. Feels bad, man. This card's good. I like this card a lot. This is a card that I, like, hadn't really had a ton of experience with, but the one match that I was covering this past weekend, they like, cast this on turn 3 and casted on another one on turn 4 against mono green, and it looked insane. Like, this card just impressed me so much. I guess I should play the Nykthos this turn, just in case they also have main deck, Valiant Heretic Cathar for no reason. But yeah, we're dead. It's funny to me that the 2 best decks in Pioneer are decks 6-year-olds would play, Green and W. Yeah, I know, right? Or Archon. There's no way they play those cards main deck. If they have this in the 3 slot, there's no way they have additional 3 drops. It's just not possible. Does Kiora count as a main ability since they only target lands? Maybe. Asking for a friend. I cannot possibly win this game, right? There's just no chance I can win this game. Is Pioneer better than Modern these days? I think so. I personally do think so. Let's think cost 7, right? 6. Yeah, let's just go to the next game. I guess we gotta start playing Rakdos to punish all these mono white players, huh? Do this, and honestly, I kind of try cutting. Okay, what if I did this? Make my deck a little bit better against Thalia, and just not cut the Questing Beast. Yeah, I kind of want to try this. Arctic Queen is legal, yes. They do let you play with that one, if you wanted to. I don't know why you'd want to, but... I personally have been enjoying Pioneer quite a bit more than Modern. Alright, I will go first. 3 Polukranos. I'm gonna try this hand. I'm not sure if it's that good, but I'm gonna try it. Obviously missing a 1-drop, but... rather scrim against Sparky. Sparky is a worthy opponent, okay? Don't you dare talk shit about Sparky. I have never beaten Sparky in my entire life, so... Yeah, Sparky does always curve out. It's unfair. We need to make a Sparky command. Sparky got too much this year. Have I ever lost to Sparky? Well, no. I'm winless against Sparky, but I'm also undefeated because I've never played against Sparky. That was part of the joke. I'm glad the chat got the joke. Thank you. Find myself playing more Pioneer. Modern just has way too many free cards now. Yeah. Shocker. A shocker, I mean, I'm not shocked that they curved out perfectly. I don't think I've played against Mono White when they haven't curved out perfectly. Alright, OGT, please. Llanowar Elves, huh? Sure. There's like a small chance that I just fight their Thalia. Not likely, but... try to cast a Storm next turn. They do, that's what I'm saying. They always have 1, 2, 3 into 2/2. Okay, why is that card in their deck? That's a bit weird, champ. Not a big fan of this card. Also, wait, this isn't a human. What are they playing? They're not playing humans. Some weird stuff going on here, chat. A lot of weird stuff going on. Is there any chance I want to block with my Lair? I don't think so. I think I just want to try to cast Storm next turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Well, I guess I could eat the token for free, right? That's just a free roll. Need a pretty good Storm, though. That is free, correct? Oh, that's actually plus mana, isn't it? Because they have the second Nykthos. So now we can go activate, play Nykthos. So this is Storm with 1 floating, Cav Oddity. So we'll take the 2 Bunguses. Try and hit a land off of this to cast the Tail Swipe. And unfortunately, I have to cast the Tail Swipe now. I mean, they're just gonna sack the Selfless Savior, but I'm not gonna be able to use my... I'm not gonna have mana next turn. What do I want the counter on? It doesn't matter, because I can't attack this turn anyways. So I guess I want the counter on, like, the Cav, maybe? It's not a counter. If you cast a spell during your main phase, the creature will get plus... Oh, plus until on a turn. Oh, okay. I thought it was a counter. Never mind. That card sucks. I thought it was a counter. Hornet Queen would save me? No, because they play Brave the Elements. We're still dead to Brave. I mean, if they don't have Brave, they probably lose, but... Okay, just passing? Wait, what? Well, can't I just do this? Oh, they probably have second Adeline, right? This is why they're making this play. I mean, I'll just go plus mana with my troll, I guess. They have to have a second Adeline, though. That would make sense. They always have Brave, not this game. Okay, that's fine. We should be able to kill them. should be easy lethal, unless we brick pretty hard, but... So this is 10. The elf is free, so let's play the elf. So let's go... This is 11. Just cast the storm. Cav plus questing beast. Okay, we'll take those. Hit a Nykthos, please. No. Yeah, I guess they're not dead. And I can't transform. 1, 2, 3. I only have 5 mana. I mean, I probably just shove, right? Yeah, they're not dead. I need to hit a second Nykthos. If I hit a second Nykthos, they were dead. Second Nykthos, flip this thing, that would have killed them. Wait until next turn? I mean, how, like, what is attacking, like, why is attacking bad here? I still have blockers back. This thing has Vig, so it's just, like, these are the only 2 things that would be tapped. I mean, I guess they can trade Adeline for Questing Beast, and then I would only have these 3 back to block, which is maybe actually kind of sketchy. Yeah, it might just be better to wait with the Oddity. Yeah, okay, I'll just pass, because they are dead to the Oddity next turn, unless they have a removal spell for the Oddity, but... Yeah, I'm only dead to Brave right now. Avabruck Caretaker. Is that the 6-mana hexproof thing? It flips into, like... Avabruck Caretaker. So it is 4/4 hexproof, 2 counters... It's, like, not bad. I did not win the RCQ now, but I will be going to Atlanta to play LCQs, so... Great Henge for an idea for life gain encounters. The problem with Henge is you can't hit it off of Storm. But because you are more creature-focused, something like Henge could be good. Because you have a lot more creatures than, like, the traditional mono-green decks. So Henge is a lot better in a build like this than it is in standard mono-green. Hornet's Nest, huh? I mean, Hornet's Nest is not very good against the deck that has Skyclave and Brutal Cathar. Put back the second Elf. Some Fat Clouds for Atlanteus. Hey. Oh, I just changed my batteries, that's why. Oh, let me fill up the tank a little bit, actually. 1 sec. Jagantha, thank fucking God we don't have to play against Mono White again. Xander's Lounge. Is this the Claudio special, as it were? I think it might be the Claudio special. I like this playlist, chap. What do you guys think? 5-color domain. Probably just Niv. Growth Spiral. Yeah, probably. It's got to be Niv, right? Confirmed Niv. Niv confirmed. I don't exactly know what sweepers they have, but I'm just gonna play my big idiots. Attack for 7, I guess. Do we have lethal next turn? We have exactly lethal if they do nothing. I can't imagine they're gonna do nothing, but... Full foil art to alt art Niv bring to light deck. That was probably just Claudio. Maybe that was Claudio's burner account. Claudio loves his foils. Just like pick up Jagantha and pass. You know you want to. Just tap 3 mana, pick up Jagantha, say go, and then die. Die to the Oddity. In person in the UK. I gotcha. I gotcha. Red-white. Deafening Clarion, maybe? Well, that means we can only put them to 3, which is a little awkward. They could probably follow that up with Land plus Bring to Light for a 5-mana Wrath to kill the Questing Beast and the Oddity. Funnily enough, they can't play Omnath this turn. Oh, okay. If they uptick, they're dead. Oh, cool, we won. Do I know where the Season 2 RC is being held? You mean like the finals, the regional championships? No, I don't. I'm not sure. Well, that was fun. You're dead. Incoming Solitude? No, Solitude cannot hurt us here. We are free from the grasp of Solitude. Terrorizing the modern format. What do we want against Niv? Kind of want nothing. I guess maybe Needle, because they have a lot of Planeswalkers, but I'm good. Yeah, just run it back. Season 2 is in Cali. Oh, is it? So is it not being run by DreamHack again, or are they keeping the same organizers? Do you guys know that? Ooh, Lair Castle, huh? Lair Castle. I'm still going to keep this hand, but it's obviously a little awkward. Any opinion? Let's see. We got somebody in chat talking about Mono Blue Devotion. Any opinion on Mono Blue Devotion? I really want to try it out with Splashing Green for Risen Refall by Master of Waves. So I have not played this on stream yet, so this is untested, but this is where I was going to start with Mono Blue Devotion. So the new printings here are Academy Loremaster and Defiler of Dreams, both of which I think are quite excellent for this specific archetype. And you're still focused around like Leyline of Anticipation. You have a bunch of wizards to pair with Retort, and then your end game is like Defiler plus Gadwick. So this is where I wanted to start with Mono Blue. I just haven't got around to playing it yet. Yeah, now that is base devotion. Alright, well, Elf Tapland. But yeah, that idea looked pretty sweet, especially with the Lore Masters. Lore Masters dope. You have Vanishing Verse? Sure. Harbinger with Gadwick is a nut. Well, see, the thing is like, it's really hard to make room for Harbinger. Wait, no, I have Harbingers. You're talking about this Harbinger, right? Yeah, because, well, no, this is... Wait, I'm confused. How is it a nut? I'm confused. I don't understand. Just gonna use my mana efficiently. What if we had Nykthos plus Kiora? We already have Nykthos. Nykthos at home. Harbinger matches tap creature casting with... Oh, I see what you're saying. I gotcha. Okay, I'm with you. Yeah, because you cast the Harbinger, Gadwick trigger, tap the creature, and then Harbinger to bounce the creature. I'm with you. Turn 4, Sylvan Gary did, so they probably have Bring to Light in hand. I don't know that I can really play around it. So I'm just gonna cast some stuff. I don't feel particularly great about what's gonna happen to me next turn, but worst case, even if they wrath me, I still have like a bunch of payoffs left over. If I find a land, I can start casting Cav, so it's not too bad. And if they don't have a way to exile Troll, then I can get the Troll back and target the land, so that'd be pretty good. Limrith. Limrith is 5/5 flying, ward 4. Oh, that's the Ojutai, right? Lair draw card if you fear the card draw is the difference. Yeah. That card's kind of cool. I don't know if it's better than Defiler, though. I think Defiler's better. And I don't know how much room you have for all the 5-drops. Phyrexia's Finest. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Much appreciated. Chat, if anybody in chat has an Amazon Prime subscription, Amazon Prime allows you, I don't know if you knew this, but Amazon Prime allows you to subscribe to any streamer of your choice for free. That's right, Free, completely free if you have an Amazon Prime subscription. And with the NFL season starting, if you want to watch Thursday night games there, I think Thursday night games are only available on Prime, right? I don't know if they bought the rights to that or something, but Luca Bruno, thank you for the 13 months. Yeah, so you get it. You get the free. Yeah, exclusive to Prime, right? Well, yeah, I know. They stream it on Twitch. See, that's weird though, right? It's like exclusive to Prime, but they're streaming it for free on Twitch. So what's the point of making it exclusive to Prime? I guess it's like exclusive to Amazon, not necessarily Prime, right? Because if it was on Prime Video, then you'd have to pay to watch it. But it's not, because you can watch it for free. Just getting Niv, huh? Okay. They revealed a Bring... That's it? Just a Bring to Light? Okay, sure. Okay. 1, 2, 3... Well, I guess I'm gonna cast Cav, right? I can't really think of a reason... Wait, hold on. Am I just a mana short of killing them? They were just dead to a land, right? If I drew a land... 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh no, I was still short, right? Because I was still short. They go to 1. I could attack first. They block Troll post-combat, I put it on the forest. But the thing is, I'm only storming into more creatures. So I don't particularly even want to cast Storm here, especially post-combat, because I can't hit Planeswalkers. It's only creatures. They could bring for Verdict? No, but they could bring for Extinction Event. The cool thing is, that's the other thing. My Extinction Event doesn't necessarily jack me up, right? I think what I'm going to do is just do this, play Cav, and then just send with both. Alright, Nykthos for next turn. I guess I'll play the Druid. Don't really care if they kill it, so... Yeah, they have Glyphweaver as well. Glyphweaver destroys, not exiles, correct? I think it destroys, not exiles. Extinction event? Well, they're trading for Questing Beasts. Oh, I guess if they have Extinction event, this makes sense, right? Okay, so they can trade for Questing Beast and an Extinction event on Odd. But I keep the Druid and they just lose to the Lair, right? If they do that. So, oh, unless they keep the carried back, they can block. Nope, can't do that. Yeah, if they BTL for Extinction event, they die. White, white, black, green. Oh, okay, they just have it in hand. Okay, it's a little awkward. But now they have to... I can force a chump block with Carried, or I can just try to kill them with Storm. It's probably better to just cast Storm here, right? Because I can also hit 2 haste creatures. Yeah. If I hit, like, if I hit a Questing Beast plus Oddity, they're dead. I guess I only have 2 of each left, but... Oh, yeah, Questing Beast just kills them straight up because they can't block. Yeah, okay. Well... I've not played a land yet. I guess I don't really have a lot of devotion here, though. I'm going to take Kiora Polukranos to draw a card. If I find Nykthos, I can actually go... Play Nykthos, untap this land, make 5, play Cav. I guess I'm just passing? Yeah, I'll just pass. What are my thoughts on Elves and Pioneer right now? Well, it's funny you asked that, because the in the intro we talked about the Elves deck that top-8'd the NRG event, and I actually think Elves is in quite a good spot right now. I think it has enough game, enough like card advantage between Leafcrown Visionary and Collected Company and Realmwalker to like you can hang with Rakdos, and in post-board games you have access to Shaper Sanctuary, which is just like if you play Shaper Sanctuary in turn 1 against Rakdos, it's like so hard for them to win. And I think you're fast enough to race Mono Green as well. So, like, having, I think, a respectable matchup against both Mono Green and Rakdos is a really good place to be, and I think Elves is that deck. Yeah, they have Bring to Light, but what can they bring to light for? They've already gone through the Extinction event. I don't think they have a second Extinction event. If they get Niv, I still have Lethal. I guess they can get the Glyphweaver now, which is unfortunate. Still dead to Questing Beast off the top. Elves is the good cards. Oh, I didn't even tell you, chat. By the way, I ordered all the stuff that I needed for Elves. Which, to be fair, wasn't too much. Mostly just Cocos. But I bought the Cocos that I didn't have. Just want to build that deck. Well, pretty sure I'm just going to Storm again. Question is, do I... Wait, hold on. Can I Cav into Storm? If I use the Kiora to untap the Haven, I think I can, right? I'm trying to think. So I go tap Haven, untap Haven, tap Haven, tap... Castle, play Cav. I still have to play the land from hand, though, right? I think. Because I want to be able to Cav, activate Nykthos, and not tap the Paradise Druid. I also don't want... Well, I don't want to tap the Lair. This is a little awkward. Okay, let's go here. Let's do this. I think this is good. 4, 5... So I play land from hand, because I want to leave this untapped, yeah. So play land from hand, play Cav, draw a card of Kiora, then Cav trigger on the stack, make 6, resolve the Cav trigger, and I'm floating mana on the stack in case I hit a second Nykthos. That's why I'm doing it this way. Okay, I don't think I need a... Well, I'll take the second layer. I don't know if I need the mana. Alright, let's just cast Storm. Try to hit a Questing Beast. I feel like I maybe could have done this a little bit better. Not sure. Alright, well, didn't matter. Did not matter. We got there, chat. You are not allowed to block. You get to kill the Tibalt, too. Well, technically they die before the Tibalt gets removed by the Questing Beast, so unfortunate, but it's funny because they have Leyline Binding in their deck, but they can't cast it because they have green, white, blue, red, but their only black source is not a swamp, so they can't cast Leyline Binding, which is hilarious. The base Joel. Actual based Joel. God, my hands are so bad today. My hands have been so bad. Well, Mold 5 against Rakdos. Probably dead. Playing the foe of the format. Look, I have Ulvenwald Oddity in my deck, okay? Our opponent is actually the bad guy in this matchup. You can't tell me that the person playing Ulvenwald Oddity is the bad guy. Come on. Come on, chat. Yeah, sure, I have Nykthos in my deck. What of it? You know? Can both be baddies? Yeah, true. This is when we get Liliated for our whole career. Yep. Definitely getting Liliated. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. I guess they're just gonna kill it. Sure. Roper, thank you for the 14 months, buddy. Much appreciated. I don't think I want to sack the Haven just in case I draw Storm. Trips Harvester. I'm kind of surprised he's not sacking a Blood Token here. I'm actually very surprised he's not sacking a Blood Token before doing this. Especially because he's still missing his land drop. I feel like that turn he definitely wanted to sack one there. Yeah, Mono Harvester's no lands. Now he does it. He's still missing? Nah, didn't miss this time. I mean... it's a spell, I guess. It's a spell, I guess. Just dies to the Harvester, though. I don't even know if I should have played that. Second Lyanna. Well, to be fair, I mulligan to 5. So, you know. Mulligan to 5 and drew 4 spells. Yeah, of course, nobody is going to win when they mulligan to 5 and draw 4 spells, so. I got nothing for you, chat. I'm gonna cut the Druids. The Polukranos. I kind of just like all the 4-drops, TBH. I kind of want to cut a Storm. I think Storm's kind of awkward against Rakdos because it's really hard to set up when they're, like, pushing your Llanowar Elves and that kind of stuff. It's just hard to get to 6 mana, so. Would Needle come in for Lily? No, I don't give a shit about Lily. I have 4 Ferox. That's the whole point of playing Ferox, is you just don't care about Liliana. Like, the worst case for Liliana is, like, you go Elf into Big Idiot, they Lily downtick, you just sack the Elf, but if they uptick, then you just slam Ferox and they lose, right? Which Prime says $5.99, I thought it was free. Should be. Maybe you just gotta link your Prime account. Sand loses the game if they have Fatal Push, but... it's just, like, so bad to mulligan against Rakdos. I think I have to keep a hand like this. If I draw a land, then it's great, but... yeah, we need 4 Ferox, 4 Smiter, huh? We don't actually have a white source in our deck, though. That's the issue. Yeah, I don't think I would ever keep this in the draw, but I think on the play it's, like, acceptable. Because they have to have exactly untapped black source plus push. Which they only have, I think... 4, 5, 6... I want to say they only have 10 untapped black sources, which sounds like a lot, but it's, like, not trivial, you know? No, I think 12. 12 with Hive. Okay, good draw is good. It's, like, kind of fine. Our hand's pretty good against Thoughtseize. They probably have to take Kiora. I can't imagine them not taking Kiora here. Yeah. Playing this is a lot worse if they have Lily downtick. And I guess they could have a second Fatal Push for my Elf. But if they go push Elf, untap Lily, uptick, I just go discard Storm, play Questing Beast, kill Liliana. So I think it's actually better to play the Elf here. Yeah, I think it's better to play the Elf. It's just so bad if I play Beast into Liliana. Sure. Okay. Not awful. Not terrible. Not terrible. Not, like, insane or anything, but... because they're probably just gonna... they're probably gonna discard Liliana's to Fable anyways. Okay. What's up, Myth? I know, coverage was a lot of fun today. Double Dreadbore! You have 2 cards in hand. The issue with playing Ferox here is if I cast Ferox and I draw a land, I can't play Storm next turn, so I think I just don't play the Ferox. Because I can't really afford to cut myself off Storm next turn. I mean, I guess, like, the upside is I just get to keep a Ferox in play, but... Sure. Still probably in a fine spot if I just draw a land for Storm. Okay. Let's fire off Storm. Those are good cards. Cav plus what? Cav plus Troll, Cav plus Oddity. I think it's probably Troll, right? It's better if they have Lily Downtick. As much as I want the Oddity to try and, like, one-shot them. Although, if I take Oddity and they don't have a removal spell, they're dead next turn. So there is that. This is close. Well, the thing about Oddity is it kills them next turn, right? 8 plus... Well, I guess it's not quite lethal. It's close, but not quite lethal. I guess we could just take Troll. Get a Lair. Lair's good. Yeah, I mean, the thing about keeping Troll is it's more devotion for the Storm the Festival. Oh! Touché. Got him! That was based. Extinction Event odd. Yeah, that's gross. Shield Trid, I don't care about that card. You can have that one all you want. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Okay, so I have to pay 2 to activate the Ferox, right? So we go 2, activate Ferox. Needle Plague, thank you so much for the 3 months. I'm glad we figured it out. Thank you so much for the 3 months of support. I appreciate that, bunny. Alright, we storming. I guess it's gonna be hard to keep going. Well, if I take Cav Nykthos and bin a Storm, I can keep going. So I guess we'll do that. Right? Did not bin a Storm. But I can attack with the giant-ass Hydra. I guess that's dicey because they just block with Shieldred. Do I even attack with anything? This is awkward. You have to be a little bit careful to dying in the backswing. Because they have a lot of pressure with the Den and the Shieldred. This is tough. So 3, 6, 9, 12 devotion. So I can make an 11/11 Lair. What happens if I attack with everything? Just hypothetically, if I attack with everything. How much do they have to block? They chump the 11/11 with the Goblin. And they have to block 1 additional creature. So they just go Crack Treasure, make a copy of Goblin Token, block Ferox, block Lair, take 9, go to 5, untap, copy Shaman Token, land, animate Den, attack with everything, block Shieldred, 2, 4, 7, 8, and then I die to Shieldred, so yeah, I would lose. Yeah, I'm also at 5 because of the Kroxa. That's a good point. Yeah, Kroxa plus Shieldred means that I'm effectively at 5. Yeah, I think I just can't attack. Which is, like, not the greatest place to be in. Maybe, can I send a Cav? Still leaves me with 4 blockers. Yeah. Yeah, I think if I send 1 Cav, that's fine. Although, to be completely honest with you, I don't even have anything good to get back. I have Troll, Ferox, Questing Beast. None of those are that good. I guess Questing Beast is okay, but I just don't even have anything good to get back with the Cav. Alright, we can attack with Cav. I think it's fine. Yep. Proceed. I mean, honestly, if they kill the Cav or trade for the Cav there, I might not pick up anything. Because I feel like well, to be fair, I need to find either Storm or Oddity. I think Oddity would kill them. But it has to be one of those 2 cards. Attacking with Hydra, not good. I mean, if they traded for Shieldred... Okay, so it looks like they bricked. I think they bricked. It's gonna try and drain me with Shieldred. I guess if they trade for Shieldred with the Lair, that's probably fine, right? Alright, so they croaks up. We have to draw Oddity or Storm. Oddity or Storm, please. Preferably Oddity, because I think it's just lethal. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, I think that should be lethal. I mean, obviously they could have drawn Fatal Push, but I can't play around it. It's better to play the Oddity first, right? Yeah. Alright, well, show me the Fatal Push. I die if they have push, but again, I don't think I can play around it. So we get to go flip this guy. Activate Lair. It'd be savage if he was slow rolling me. Well, I guess he wants me to attack first, but... Show me the Fatal Push, Ginger. Show me the Fatal Push. Well, if he's still playing, he probably has it, but... Nope, we're dead. Alright, cool. Take 1,000,000. Alright, game 3. Let's go. Oddity is based, dude. Oddity is so based. The more I'm playing with this card, I wonder if, like, traditional, like, normal mono-green, I guess quote-unquote normal, actually just wants to play a couple copies of this card. It just opens up so many, like, lines that just kill out of nowhere, you know? The card is so good. I didn't realize it had a backside, or, like, I didn't realize the backside was that good, you know? I could see just, like, playing a couple copies of that in regular mono-green. It's dope. Yeah, it's just Craterhoof Behemoth. It's literally just Craterhoof Behemoth. That sounds good. It's dope. It's been good. I've loved that card. It's like the best. It's probably the best part of this deck. You let me know on Friday when I played at FNM. All right, I'm looking forward to it. Wow, no Fatal Push. I just get to resolve Kiora uncontested. Let's go. I almost F6'd, but forgot I had an elf. Uncontested Kiora. Oh, Liliana me. Oh, get a body bag. This one's going on Twitter. Get a body bag, but not for me. Get the draw card of the Kiora, too. God. That's unreasonable. Yeah, I can just play Cav, right? I could play Double Troll, but that's worse if they have Extinction Event. I'm just gonna play Cav. Dude, I want to go watch Ginger's stream, and I want to see Ginger's reaction to that. Hold on, we gotta go to Ginger's stream. I have to go to Ginger's stream right now. I just want to see his reaction. He's streaming, right? Second League is taking a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but we still have time for Goblins, hopefully. 2-land Haven on the draw. I think I'm gonna ship this. Alright, well, not go to 5. Yeah, we're gonna play Goblins next. That should be a quick league anyways, so... Got plenty of time for Goblins. El Goblino. Based. Yeah, this deck is so sick. Got second place in the challenge this weekend. It's a really, really good deck. I agree with Sam's take. I think it's the best aggro deck in the format. I think people are sleeping on it still. Which is weird to say, even though it just got second in the challenge, I think people are still sleeping on it. This deck's just crazy. Just puts so much pressure on you so quickly. You may have built it. Nice, nice. Well, make sure you tag Sam and get the credit for it. It's a good deck. It's a really good deck. I actually just bought the rest of the cards. I didn't need that many cards. I already owned, like, all the lands. I only needed to buy... I think I needed to buy, like, Stomping Grounds and or not Stomping Grounds. Atarkus Commands and Bushwhackers, but I think I spent, like, $30 and bought the rest of the cards I needed, because I do want to play this deck. Yeah, I just died on turn 3. that was cool. Alright, well, yeah. Cool. Dead. Alright, let's bring in these tail swipes. Call it a day. How would I build it? I have a list. I didn't change too many cards from Sam's list, but I am a huge fan of this card, so I wanted to play 4 copies of this. So I don't think I changed. I don't even like this Bone Crusher Giant. I think this should just be the 3rd card I have. I think Bone Crusher Giant's kind of shit. Could also play the 4th Loyalist. But yeah, something just like lower to the ground, you know? I'm super, super high on this card. I think it's great. I want to play 4. That's like my hot take. I don't know if that's too hot of a take, but I think that card's nuts. And we have not had a lot of keepable hands with this deck, huh? Some days when the monogreen giveth and the monogreen taketh away, as they say. This is one of those days where the monogreen has taketh away. Yeah, Stream Decker is chalked today. It's kind of chalked every day, to be honest with you. Is it just like not working at all again? You know what it is? It's super slow. That's what it is. And it's been this slow for at least like a couple weeks now. This game's close. Both teams fought hard. Look, you know what? I can't be that upset because I got that screenshot equity against Ginger. And I'll probably put that on YouTube anyways, even if I 2-3 this league, so... Can't be that mad. You can't see the goblins list. They're refreshed it 15 times. I didn't change too much from the challenge list, but... I think I changed like 3 cards, maybe 4. But it's basically just the challenge list. I mean, if I draw in lane, I'm still in this game. It's pretty good, too. Honestly, we're at 16 and they have 1 card in hand. I think we're still probably a favorite this game, which is kind of crazy, but they just, like, didn't have enough pressure, you know? Sure. Wonder if they kill Kiora. Probably not, right? They probably just eat me. I did a command? No. Command would have been... command would have been lethal, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus... Yeah, command would have been lethal. Came to see if I was still playing against Lily. Nah, Ginger was off that game. He was not having it. After the Ferox, he was not having it. Oh, that was great. Somebody better have clipped that, by the way. Please tell me somebody clipped that. If not, you can actually go back and watch the bot and clip it. Which I might do later on today, but... It'd be a lot easier if somebody in chat just did it for me, you know? That's what you're here for, right? You're here to make fun of me and clip stuff out of context. You just don't clip the good stuff. You always clip the bad stuff. Alright, not killing Kiora. Respectable. I think it's fine to just use the Kiora here. I don't know if it matters too much, but... Okay, kind of bricked. Can I afford to attack? They have 0 cards. No, I think no attacks. Seeing so much ruled now that Forest got printed, yeah. Losing Forest is a massive addition to this deck. The Gruul mana bases, the Gruul aggressive mana bases have always been kind of sketchy. I kind of think I just want to fire up the Lair. Yeah, let's just fire up the Lair for the maximum amount. However much this is. I think it's 5. And I think just... Well, I could tap the Elf, but I kind of want a chump blocker back. I'm trying to think. If I tap the Elf, and they draw Kari Zevs, Kari Zev the Cav, I chump block the Cav, take 6? Nah, it's a little dicey. I'm just going to do it this way. And just attack with Lair. Alright, that's fine. So I go to 6. Oh yeah, right. If I tapped the Elf, I would have died to Kari Zevs. I forgot about the Ravenette Ruins. So they probably just take this. We kind of have to find like a storm or something. Maybe I need to start getting more aggressive. Okay, that turns Lair into a lethal threat by itself, which is D's. So, the question is, do I attack with anything else? So, obviously Lair is attacking. I'm at 6. If I attack with Cav and they don't block the Cav, they go to 8. And they would only have 2 blockers back, because they have to chump block the Lair. But then I still think I lose to Kari Zevs, right? So if I send the Cav, I'll get that sub in a second. If I send the Cav, they put the Burning Tree on the Lair, take 5, go to 8. They have 2 Swiss Spears back. They Kari Zev the Troll, trigger. Yeah, I would die to Kari Zevs if I did that. And then same thing, if I send the Troll, they just Kari Zev the Cav, block the Cav. Oh, I wouldn't die if they did that though, right? If I send the Troll, They have to block the Burning Tree here. They take 4, go to 9. They have these 2 back. They top deck Karizev. They Karizev the Cav. I just chump the Cav and go to 2, right? Okay, that's fine. T Prado 11, thank you for the Twitch Prime. No, this is fine, because I still don't lose to... I don't lose to Karizevs this way. And I have 2 blockers, so I don't die to Tarkus Command. So I think this is fine. Okay. Can block that thing. Still not dead to a Tarkus Command, because I can just block those 2. Tail Swipe. That should be lethal, right? Yeah, Tail Swipe should be lethal. I just kill this. They have 1 blocker. Yeah, it should be lethal. X is 13. Does it matter which one I use to kill? I guess I'll do it this way. Back you with my homies. Just pick up this deck and learning it. Any good heuristics you follow? Which one? The mono-green Ulvenwald Oddity deck? Or are you talking about my opponent's deck? Yeah, Liliana, in fact, had a bad day. No, this is not the Karn version. This is what we call the based version. I have played a lot of the other version too, but... Ooh, double tail swipe, huh? Well, this hand's going to look pretty sketchy if they have a Lava Coil for my troll, but I'm going to keep this. So I think one of the more important heuristics with just any devotion deck in general is whether or not to keep or mulligan Llanowar Elf-based hands against stuff like Rakdos midrange. My general philosophy is that, like, if I have, like, let's say I have, like, Forest, Nykthos, Elf, Troll, Cav, Payoff, right? I'm probably not keeping that against Rakdos, because you just want to kind of mulligan to either, like, your best rape spells in that matchup are either Kiora or Wolfwillow Haven, because those don't get interacted with in a meaningful way. So, like, you know, keep that in mind. I think that's, like, one of the more important heuristics. And that's just any devotion deck. Whether you're playing this version, the other version, doesn't matter. Yeah. Karn is too complicated. I can deal with a 4/4. I could just jam 4/4s all day. Please don't have Lava Coil. That's all I ask. Please don't have Lava Coil. Please. I'm asking very, very nicely for you not to have Lava Coil. Okay, that's fine. Ish. Tater Todd, thank you for the 13 months. Triskaidekaphobia. Well, I have to block. I don't know about all that stuff, but thank you for the 13 months, buddy. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well today. Heartfire. Huh? What the shit? My man's just cast a Heartfire. Humegalo? Okay. My opponent is at 14 life. I need to kill them as quickly as possible and not die. So I think what I want to do... I mean, if I just go Elf, Nykthos, Oddity, and they brick on a burn spell, I should have lethal with the Oddity next turn, right? Like, what I'm thinking is go Elf, Nykthos, Oddity, no attacks. That plays around a haste creature too, right? You want to go Elf, Swipe. The problem is, what if they just draw a Swiss Spear? Like, I still can't attack with the Troll if I go Elf, Swipe, right? Because I just have an Elf back. I kind of want to go Elf, Oddity, no attacks. I think I like that. I could get greedy and attack with the Troll, but then I just lose to a haste creature, so... I guess I lose to Phoenix Check either way, because I can't block it, but it's the only haste creature I would lose to in that case. And I should have lethal with the Oddity next turn, with double tail swipe, so yeah, I'm just going to pass. Yeah, if they draw a land this turn, they're dead. Like, I'm just going to kill them with Oddity double tail swipe. The chick. Dead to burn spells, dead to chick. What is this? Darkest Command. Well, I'll be fine. Alright, there's like 30 seconds left. We're good. Alright, we can start it. Play first. All of my hands have been horrible tonight. Okay, this hand's good. So I want to keep, obviously 2 lands, Elf Haven, and I want to put back one of the payoffs. If they kill Elf, I feel like putting back Storm makes the most sense. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna put back Storm. Yeah, I guess I could have led with Sorry, but what if I'm not sorry? And I'm just lying. Who dropped the 50k bits in the 3-2? 50k, huh? 63% yes. I feel like I may not be sorry. Yeah. True. I'm gonna see if he liked my tweet. I don't think he liked my tweet. No, he didn't like my tweet yet. It's probably not going to. Can we play Reptile again, or do I need to keep farming channel points? What's Reptile? Is that a song? I don't know any of the songs in this playlist. It's just a random-ass playlist. It's like a EDM playlist. It's because I didn't tag him. Yeah. Surely if I had tagged him, he would have liked the tweet. Surely. Oh, the 16-minute song? Come on, man. No, we gotta have a talk about requesting 16-minute songs. It's a good song, but it's just not like 16-minute songs are just not appropriate for Twitch streams. You know, I do like Fetty the Grand. I know a couple songs from Fetty the Grand, but I do like Spirit Box. Yes. You have enough for another paper deck for Pioneer? What do you already have built? I'll tell you the decks that I have built. I have Greasefang, Rakdos, Mono Green, Ascendancy, I guess, but that deck sucks. Mono Red, Boros Heroic, Red Green, Atarka's Command, Elves. I probably have a couple other decks built. I have a lot of Pioneer decks. I don't have the Is It Mana base yet. That's the one thing I don't have. Or one of the few things I don't have. It's the Is It Mana base. I love this format so much. And I'm glad that there's still a lot of people watching. You know, one of the things that I noticed, that I've been noticing on the YouTube channel, is like, I posted, so the Lantern video that I posted, I assumed was going to do awful, right? I only posted it because it was a 5-0, and I don't know how many people knew beforehand that it was a 5-0, like, they're going in, well, I'm only going to watch because he 5-0'd. But, like, I was shocked at how well that video did compared to my other videos. It, like, the first week, I think it had, like, almost 12k views in the first week, which is, like, crazy for me, because usually I'm at, like, 2 to 3k tops. And it really made me realize, like, how much more people want to watch Modern than Pioneer, which sucks, because I don't enjoy playing Modern right now, and it's really good to see that, there's still a lot of support for Pioneer. There's a lot of people that want to watch it, and all that stuff, so. Yeah, that's true. I think the editor did put the 5-0 in the title. Something like that, but it is. So, and I know that, if I played Modern every day, I would probably hate myself, but I'd probably have a lot more viewers and, a lot more views in the channel and stuff like that, but I wouldn't enjoy myself, and the content would be a lot worse, so. Might get a booster Pioneer shortly following Atlanta. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Uh-oh. It's fine, because I have the Haven. It's not too bad. Obviously, it's not what I would want to see, but we have the Haven, which is protected from red removal spells. And they should be unbanned or banned to Pioneer to get it just right. It's kind of funny, because I'm sitting here playing this Mono Green Devotion deck without Karn, and I've had this pretty big stance in the past that I think Karn is, like, not really that great for the format. But, like, to be honest with you, I think this Devotion deck is, like, kind of fine, when you're not, like, infinite comboing with Karn and all this stuff. If you're just putting a bunch of big guys on the table, like, that's much more, like, what Mono Green should be achieving in this format. So, like, I in the long run, I think right now, I'm not 100% certain if anything from Mono Green needs to get hit. Am I attacking? They have 4 cards. Yeah, I'm attacking. But I don't know. Like, I think long term for the health of the format, something from Mono Green is probably eventually going to have to go, just as more cards get added and things like that. So eventually, I think something will be hit. But right now, other than that, I think the format's perfect. They want to touch Devotion, should be Karn, just card that we guess words. Exactly, and that, like, the thing about Karn, it also kind of restricts design space on how, like, artifacts that you can print, right? Am I casting this Elf? It deals me 2, but it lets me float mana off Cav. How much mana do I get to float off Cav? Just 1, right? Tap this, play Elf. Tap this, make 4, play this. It's only 6. Yeah, that's just not worth it. It's just simply not worth it. Okay. So the question is, do I play the Elf now? Certainly attacking. Because I think I have lethal with the Oddity next turn. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8. I don't have to play the elf now. I can just play it next turn, right? It's just free. It's going to be free next turn. And they're at 12. This is, what, 14 by itself? 14 trample? So they can survive, but... It's, like, kind of crazy how impressed I've been with this card. I really do think that just traditional mono green should just play this card. Okay, there's no reason to do it before attacks, right? I guess the reason to do it before attacks would be to crack the Haven, right? Because it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I need to float mana to crack the Haven. Oh, no, I can just do it this way. Yeah, no, this is good. We can go 6, 4, 10, 12. I have exactly enough. I guess I can play the elf too, right? Yeah, the elf's not... The elf is free, but it can't even attack past the Eidolon, so... Yeah, this is 5 to crack this, and then 7 to activate the Oddity. So I could have taken 4 to play a 2/2 haste, but they could just block that with the Eidolon. I don't know if it changes the math, but... Nykthos is the Pioneer Mox Opal. That's a fair assessment, yeah. It's a fair assessment. Think about what artifacts they print. Brothers were about to have tons of good targets. Right, that's the thing. It's like we're approaching an artifact-based set. Based, by the way. Okay, they're at 2. Close game. Lord's Day in 23 months. 1 more month for that 2-year subscriber badge. That is a long ass time. Thank you for the 23 months. Hope you're having a good day today, buddy. Alright, close game. It is going to be based. Yeah, I think the elf would have been exactly lethal. But again, I'm at 16, so it doesn't matter at all. But yeah, I think the elf would have been lethal. What did we cut the last time? We cut druids. I think I trimmed a Kiora and a storm. Yeah, just like focus more on just the big chunkuses and not trying to get the storm. Because like the thing about Storm the Festival, it's really hard to get to this when your elves are always dying, you know? And just like having a big idiot on the battlefield is more than enough most of the time, or like multiple big idiots, so... Yeah, the sideboard knows what it wants to do, you know? We're not messing around with this sideboard. We know what we're targeting. Ooh. Keep. I mean, I guess it's better than going to 4. Alright. Where's my boy Karn? Karn is not base, so we're not playing Karn. Karn is cringe. This is based devotion, not cringe devotion. Does Leyline Binding have space on anything besides Fires and Niv for Pio? That's tough. I think in order to play Leyline Binding in Pioneer, you kind of are required to pair it with Nylea's Presence. And there's not that many decks that, like, actively want Nylea's Presence. You know, I think maybe there's a deck that I was working on a little while back, which was like 4-color Omnath with like Escape to the Wilds and Emergent Ultimatum and doing that kind of stuff. That is potentially a deck that could play like Nylea's Presence just a cycle, because there were versions that I was messing around with Yorion as well. So if that deck wanted to play Nylea's Presence, then you could also play Binding, but... Yeah, Niv's mana is kind of sketch. I mean, with Nylea's Presence, Niv's mana does get better, but I don't think Claudio was playing Nylea's Presence. I don't think he was. What are my thoughts on Niv? I think if your name is Claudio, you can play Niv, but otherwise don't. I think if your name is exactly Claudio, then Niv is great, but I don't know how he does it, man. I really don't. He's just so good with that deck. At least not have a second roast. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're dead. Alright, next game. Next game! Can we find a way to play Questing Beast too? What do you mean? Questing Beast in what? Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Yeah, so, well, that's the other thing, too, is the Omnath deck that I was playing, the one with Escape to the Wild or Immersion Ultimatum, that deck was already playing Dryad because you just want extra land drops with Omnath. So just, like, Dryad both fixing your mana and giving you extra land drops for Omnath help you kept going with, like, Ultimatum and Escape and all this stuff. So it just ended up kind of working out. So if you're already playing Dryad, then yeah, then Binding is probably good there, too. I think Nox seems good instead of Festival. Maybe. Maybe in the play I just want more big idiots. Nox is also good against their Roast. Yeah, that might have been good. Will Lotus Field be back at tier 1? Lotus Field has always kind of been sketchy with the presence of Monogreen being so... Like, Monogreen being everywhere. It's just like, that matchup is so rough for Lotus Field. I don't think Claudio streams. Karizov. Lotus Field deck from the challenge looks sick. I don't know if I saw that one. Alright, we got a song request from Lenin. Right in the queue. 7 minutes and 16 seconds. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I mean, I guess that's just questing beast time, right? I think so. Sucks that they have roast, but... Lotus Field probably has a rough time against Rakdos. No, that's like a buy for Lotus Field. The Rakdos deck just doesn't really have anything meaningful in terms of interaction. That's always been Rakdos' like worst possible matchup. On top of the fact that they have Leyline too. Like the matchup is already good, and the Lotus Field deck also has Leyline Sanctity. Just like the Rakdos deck just can't beat that card, you know? It's rough. It's tough sledding for Rakdos. Alright, what are we doing here? What if I just went Oddity attack with both? Hold up the tail swipe. We're at 16. I don't like that, actually. Oddity, attack with both, hold back the questing beast, and if they go for an Embercleave, I have the tail swipe. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oddity. I could Cav, but if I don't hit a land drop, it's kind of awkward. It's a little dicey to cast the Cav here. Did I see the new unset card where I put your library in your head? I did see that. It's kind of a wild-ass card. Before DMU, I thought Schroeder would take over the format. Yeah, I don't know. Row asked. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... I mean, I don't need to cast the tail swipe now. I think that's fine. Well, now I guess I have to cast the tail swipe, huh? Question is, do I kill the Annex or the Karizov? Probably the Annex, right? It does give them... This gives them 1 token, right? Yeah, I'm gonna kill the Annex. Fight! Sucks that they have land plus shock. Oh, they already played a land. Okay, we're good. We're chilling. I guess I can't play the Cav, necessarily, if I don't draw a land, which is kind of awkward. It's a lot better than Siege Rhino. Oh, Shieldred. Yeah, I think people kind of underestimated how often it was going to stay in play. You know, with cards like that, a lot of people are just like, well, what if it just dies? And they're only thinking about the worst-case scenario, whereas, like, you know. Well, I think I have to attack, right? I don't think I'm winning this game by holding back. So, yeah, I guess I'll attack. I mean, I'm not dead. Worst case, I can trade for the Satyr. Okay. They haven't missed a land drop, which is good for us. Might be flooded. What did we die to this turn? Did we die to Torbrand? I don't think we died to Torbrand. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I don't block and they have Embercleave. 3, 6, 8, 10. It's exactly lethal. So if I block and they have Embercleave, I go to 1. And they just go Embercleave plus Bone Crusher. I don't... Ah, man. I feel like I need the Elf in play to be able to fire up the Lair. Yeah, the RCQs for the first season are over now. God, this is so tough. If I block and they play Bone Crusher Giant, I can't kill them next turn, right? With the Lair. Only out as QB at that point. Yeah, if I block with the Elf. I think I'm just not going to block. I think it gives me a higher chance to win. Not dead. Good. I mean, I guess they could just have 2 blockers here, but... Okay, there's one. Looks like they have 2 blockers. Second Karizev, maybe? Yeah, okay. It's not great. And I'm only going to have 2 blockers if I cast this Cav, which means I would be dead on board. Maybe I fucked this game up. Maybe I was supposed to play Cav the turn that I played Oddity. That might have been where I threw this game. Because, yeah, now I'm just dead, right? Can fire up the Lair for 3. They just chump block. Yeah. Well, actually, hold on a second. If I fire up the Lair, they have to block with both, right? 3 blockers if Cav hits an elf. Oh, if Cav hits a land. If I fire up the Lair for 3, this does have trample. So they have to block with both, right? You can't use Castle. Oh, you're saying I could use Castle to play the Cav plus Elf. But isn't it just better to fire up the Lair, attack with both? They go to 3, they go trade here, chump here, go to 3, and they just put me to 1? Double block the Oddity? Oh, you're right. Yeah, they double block the Oddity, take 3, go to 1, they get to keep this. Okay, sure. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. You're right. Okay, so just use Castle, play Cav, play Elf, and then hope to survive. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they would just double block the Oddity. Alright, will I get a turn? Tough game. Yeah, I think the turn that I played Oddity, I was probably supposed to play the Cav. I don't know if I would have won. Would have been a little bit closer, but... Maybe they have all lands. Pause champ? Pause champ. Hold. Yeah, if I hit a land off the Cav, I could have started a turn earlier. Well, this is a spell, so we're probably dead. Yeah, doesn't it just kill us? I think so. Block. Okay, we're dead. Tilt! Oh well. It's okay. Pay out the doubters. Oh, this is that song that was requested. I gotcha. This is a good song. I like this song. All right, doubters get paid, and we'll play some goblins. Yeah, it was a fun league. You know, it sucks to go 2-3, but like getting that screenshot equity against Ginger is just, you know, that's worth the whole stream right there. So.